how is P&L used for strategy formulation by the businesses? And friends, this is very important for all of us again as the valuation professional for land and building and also for plant and machinery. Now, what does P&L tell us? We have seen and we have understood very clearly. P&L tells us number one, what is the income of the business, and number two, what are the expenses of the business, and number three, as a result, P&L also tells us what is the profit or loss of the company. So income minus expenses is your loss or the profit depending on which is bigger, income or the expenses. पूरी दुनिया में प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस स्टेटमेंट इज यूज्ड फॉर द पर्पस ऑफ फॉर्मुलेटिंग स्ट्रेटेजी. And how it is used for formulating the strategy, and let me explain to you. In my business, my income is less, my expenses are more. That means I have a loss. It also means, do I have a problem on my hand? And answer is yes, I have a problem in my hand. What is the problem that I have in my hand? My problem is that my income is less, expenses are more. That means I am bleeding. So how to I think somebody needs to mute himself or herself. Can you please do it? Vishesh, can you please check and mute someone who has unmuted himself? Okay, yeah. Thank you. So my income is less, expenses are more. Do I have a problem on my hand? Answer is yes. Now, how do I use this information for the purpose of formulating a strategy? Friends, answer of course is very simple. Number one, let's understand what is a strategy. Strategy is nothing but all the actions that you will need to take to solve a problem. So if my income is less, expenses are more, that means I have a problem. So how will I use this information for the purpose of formulating a strategy? I will use this information for formulating a strategy by calling all my key people and ask them to list out everything that the company can do for increasing the income. So whatever is possible under the sun for the company to increase the revenue, we will list it out. And at the same time, whatever the company can do for reducing the expenses, also we will list out. So all these acts combined together is my strategy for taking care of my problem, and that is when my income is less and expenses are more. Let's look at the other situation. My income is more, my expenses are less. Good situation or bad situation? Obviously good situation. Do I need to do something? And answer is yes. Do I have a problem? Answer is yes. Even though my income is more, expenses are less, and I am making a huge profit, it is a good sign. But remember, it is still a problem. And why it is a problem? It is a problem because as the management, as the board of directors, as the CMD of the company, as the chairman of the company, as the CFO of the company, I have a responsibility. What responsibility? I have the responsibility to ensure that whatever profit that I am generating from my operations, I deploy them in a way so that I am able to earn a good return on this profit that I have earned, so that I am able to answer to my shareholders and tell them we earned a good profit, and even on that good profit that we have earned, we have deployed it in such a way that we are earning good profit on that profit also. So again, I need to formulate a strategy. And what strategy I need to formulate? I need to find out as to how can I use this profit for further enhancing value for my shareholders. So a lot of things I can do. So first of all, what I can do, augment my working capital. Second thing that I can do is to repay the debt that I have so as to bring my interest cost down. Third thing that I can do, use this money for the purpose of achieving organic growth. Fourth thing that I can do, use this profit for achieving inorganic growth. So fifth thing that I can do is to use this profit for debottlenecking of my operations. Sixth thing that I can do is to use this profit for research and development. Seventh thing that I can do, if I do not have the first six options available, seventh thing that I can do is to pay it as dividend to the shareholders. And even after paying dividend to the shareholders, even if I'm still left some cash in my hand, what I can do is to do the buyback of the shares. So friends, this is how companies would use the information about the information in the P&L for the purpose of formulating strategy of their business, so as to ensure that they create more value for their shareholders. Now, so before we come to the balance sheet, let me again keep it open for every one of you. In case if you have any question, you can please type it in your chat box, and Vishesh will be happy to read it for you, and I would be happy to answer them for you.